Coming up on Together with Karen Leigh, an encounter with a suicidal man changed Dan Bright's life, leaving him in a wheelchair.
My ability to do many things was stripped away from me overnight.
But from the darkness comes the experience to hold out a helping hand.
I know what that's like, and so I can help out my other brothers and sisters who struggle with the same thing.
From tragedy comes triumph and a way to touch the lives of those around you. That is the choice a Douglas County Deputy Sheriff made after being critically injured. Dan Bright lost the ability to walk after that shooting, but he took what he'd been through and decided to use his experience to help those around him. He is strong in spirit and has a heart of service. Sean Chitness reports.
I have no issue with publicly announcing that I have mental health issues, and I get help, and I'm a much better person for it.
It's not easy for an officer in law enforcement to share their personal struggles.
We learn to suppress everything 24/7. So now our whole life, we're suppressing the emotions and not having really an avenue to vent.
Detective Dan Bright knows the challenge firsthand when he was shot in the chest responding to a suicidal man in 2016. Bright was paralyzed and dealt with depression, even suicidal thoughts.
For the longest time in this community, it's been suck it up, deal with the emotions. You don't want to appear to be weak. You don't want to lose your job because you may have mental health issues.
For this detective, it was hard to watch the rest of the team respond to calls while he stayed back. So much of what he was able to do taken from him all at once.
When I came back from work from my injury, I really struggled with my identity.
Loss is something this department knows well, especially recently. And suicide can often be a larger threat to officers compared to car crashes or someone trying to shoot them.
It is okay to not be okay. It is okay to ask for help.
The program he's building here already has a broad approach, from a chiropractor to financial classes, plus retreats not just for deputies, but their families too.
They're our people, and we owe it to them to look out for their mental health.
Dan Bright, wow, he's an impressive man. I found his story so inspiring, and he is so strong and so candid to get out there and talk about what he's been going through.
Yeah, it is really impressive what he's done since he went through that accident. And he talks about the fact that he went through depression, he was suicidal, and so this calling that he's been given now has really given him purpose. And now he's helping others who are going through the same issues that he faced.
And we were talking about all of this could have come out different. I mean, even the shooting itself, he was so close to death.
Absolutely, and I think that's why it was so difficult for him at first when he would watch others in his own team go out and cover other cases, and he had to stay inside. And once he came to that point where he realized he has a role to play and he can be a leader for other agencies, he's really come around.
And I think what's so beautiful too is Douglas County there, they created this position for him, is that correct? And this whole thing for him.
Right, so this is really rare. We don't see enough positions like this where someone is responsible for the wellness of a law enforcement agency. And in some cases, it's a patrol officer who has to do this on top of all their other requirements. So again, it's really a model that hopefully other agencies will follow. And that's certainly one thing he's trying to put out there.
Yeah, he's incredible, isn't he?
Very impressive man.
Yeah. Sean, thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about him with us today.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. What is a scene sure to bring a smile to any face? 3-year-old Miles with his brother and sister at a playground. Disabilities meant he couldn't use the equipment that his siblings got out there and enjoyed, but now Red-Tailed Hawk Park in Aurora has changed all that. It's the dream inspired by 8-year-old Ashawn. His mother got help from MakeAWish to build this play place, and they're delighted to see so many kids out there enjoying it.
We're so lucky that it's happening when Miles is so little. Hopefully he'll never know what it's like to have to sit on the sidelines and watch other people play.
I really hope that every park that's built in Colorado and hopefully every other state from here on out uses this as a model to make it inclusive for all kids to be able to play.
Isn't that the truth? All right, inclusive is the word all these parents want us to take away from this. They say, finally, this means fun for everybody. Well, our outdoors offer so much, a place to play, a place to grow, and for some, that growth means a way to find their place in the world. In Loveland, there's a garden that provides far more than food for the body. It's a place where young people living with disabilities are harvesting skills that they can hold on to for a lifetime.
We were just harvesting basil.
Marcus works in the Leaf Out program at Loveland Youth Gardeners.
Here's a tip, basil, is a really tall plant. It's really fresh and it also smells strong too.
He is proud of his gardening skills.
One thing I learned, weeding, if you don't get the roots, they're most likely going to go back and stronger, and we do not want that.
He's also learning job skills like arriving on time and tracking all of the hours that he works.
I feel happy, and I feel also a lot of things I'm going to learn is going to be useful, even for my everyday life.
The care and kindness these gardeners show their plants is the same care and kindness they learn to show themselves and those around them. These pumpkins are going to be used to decorate the city this fall.
It makes me feel like I'm a part of a bigger whole, you know. It makes me feel really good.
Matt has been working with Loveland Youth Gardeners for 4 years.
I want to go into forestry actually, so I'm going to Front Range right now for a forestry degree.
What he's learned already is going to help him integrate into a workplace and be a productive member of society.
Our goal is to see them succeed in life.
At the end of the day, these gardeners have a real sense of accomplishment. The produce Marcus grows gets sold to local restaurants, at farmers markets, and also donated to food banks.
It's really great, and it was a really fun opportunity to learn how to be in the job world and how to get ready.
I love so much about that story. Well, getting ready for the future, it presents itself to us in so many different ways, like knowing that you want to honor those who have gone before you. Tori Mason found students who found an unusual way to give back to our veterans.
2 high school students decided our nation's heroes deserve more recognition than once a year.
They have given everything up for this country, and I would like to be able to just give back a little bit of what they have given up.
So they planned a dance. An evening out is ahead on Together.
Ah, look at those smiles. Well, we talked about how growing food builds important skills, but breaking bread can also break barriers. It's a lesson Jamie Leary discovered is being taught every day in one Aurora school.
It's just a good way to break the ice and open up.
Perhaps nothing brings people together like sharing food, and that's the idea behind Officer Mike's high school food pantry. The offer of a snack is starting conversations.
I like how he protects us, and sometimes I feel safe to go and talk to him if there's any problem.
Coming up on Together.
Well, one way to protect each other is to be kind to one another. Often it doesn't take much to put a smile on someone's face, but sometimes in our busy world, we just need a reminder.
Kindness is cool.
It's a big lesson from a small teacher, but Annie is determined to spread a message of kindness all around the world.
It feels good. And my grandma made this one: let kindness guide your footsteps in everything you do.
Anya's vision is next on Together.
Together with Karen Leigh, sponsored by Canvas Credit Union. We're Canvas, and we've got you covered, Colorado. Go live.
Well, we know great things come in small packages, and that is certainly the case for 7-year-old Anya Peterson. She calls herself a kindness crusader. Well, we first met her back in April when she was writing messages on a sidewalk outside of her school. Well, now she's tackling a bigger plan to bring people together.
A kindness art wall is where I I want lots of people from around the world to create art that I can put on tiles for the wall. Because of what is happening, lots more people are being mean and being bullied and stuff.
She has such focus and she has such big dreams, and for a dream to be kindness and to be good and to want to change the world, who am I to say no or to say I don't have time for that? So I'm gonna do all I can.
Yeah, encourage her. Anya does not think small. She wants this wall to stretch around the world. But if the art does not reach quite that far, she hopes that the change for kindness certainly does. I love everything about her.
Me
Isn't she
too.
precious?
I want to hang out with Anya. She's so adorable. Good message.
I know. Thank you for being with us. And I know I have some fantastic pictures to share of people out and about enjoying this great weather we've had the last couple of days.
Yeah, we've had some nice weather, so people were out enjoying it. Let's take a look at here. We're starting off with our Jamie Leigh. She is quite the fisher woman, so you can see her great catch there. And I love the dog.
Like, give me that fish. Give me that fish.
Exactly.
Give me that fish.
I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that. So great catch, Jamie. And checking in with some of our friends, Carla Lewis. This is at the Continental Divide near Buena Vista.
That's
and just
beautiful.
I know I've never been there, and this makes me want to go. Just a gorgeous scene, and she said it was well worth all of the travel. This is from Nick and Angie Gilbreth in Westminster with their adorable family, Kate and Isaac there, and enjoying some nice family fun time at the park. And then I love this picture because this is from our Britt Marino.
That's right.
And our CBS 4 family is expanding in March of 2020. They're having a baby boy.
I know. She talked about that today, didn't she?
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Lauren. Well, sometimes you need a little something to break the ice and make a new friend. How snacks are creating bridges in one high school. Coming up on this week's Together for Colorado calendar, Wednesday is your chance to think like a doctor. You can enroll at the Mini Med School at the University of Colorado, Denver. Thursday, load up on produce from local farmers at the Farmers Market in Lafayette. It's great fun for the entire family. And treat yourself to a weekend of dance with Cleo Parker Robinson's Dance Presents Rise and Resist. Find out more about these events by visiting the Together for Colorado section of cbsdenver.com. So many fun things to do. Have to check those things out. Well, be the gift. What a great motto. It's the idea behind a nonprofit that helps single moms make sure that they have a safe and healthy place their families can call home. It's a way for volunteers to help moms like Sandy get things done, and for those volunteers to put their skills to work. For Sandy, that means a new door, work in the bathroom, as well as some stuff around the yard.
It's an exhale is the way I kind of view it. Go like the single mom can go, oh my gosh, that is done and taken care of. It just warms your heart and makes you feel alive.
I mean, I have a chainsaw in case they need one, but right now I'm just pulling weeds. As a single parent, knowing that there's other single parents, I want to teach my kids that this is how we work as a community.
That's awesome. That's the same lesson that Sandy wants to share with her kids. She says that she will turn this to this faith-based organization to pay it forward to other single moms. That is awesome. Well, food, we know, brings us all together. What is better than gathering around a table with your family and your friends, discussing and laughing about the day? It's that idea of a communal experience that is helping a school resource officer reach his students. Jamie Leigh shows us the value of a snack.
You having a happy childhood, Brian?
Yes, officer. How was your day so far?
So far, so good.
It wasn't always like this between Brian Tran and Officer Mike. Growing up, Brian says most officers he encountered were very unkind.
That's why I was so nervous and shy to talk to the police officer.
Last year, he decided to give Officer Mike a chance.
He asked me to come down to my office and we talk sometime. I give you a snack. I said, okay, I will.
One visit turned into two, and then weekly visits.
I like Officer Mike. He's like the best officer I could ever have.
Brian is just one student. Officer Mike looks over about 2,200 at Rangeview. And the conversation's not always easy.
So you're not going to change things with the conversation right there.
But it all starts with an offer of food.
I just have them pick something out and say, hey, come back and say hi. And at least if they trust you, they can bring that issue to you and it doesn't, crime or something doesn't go unreported.
In the winter, he'll have soup. Today, he swears he just stocked up.
They've been eating it. This is just what's left.
It sounds simple, but for Brian, it changed his entire attitude.
I feel safe to go and talk to him if there's any problem.
And thanks to the food, both know now they can count on each other for at least a smile.
He's not a troublemaker. Well, he's under the radar.
Yeah.
He's smart. He doesn't get caught.
Love their relationship. Well, Jamie says Brian told him that he now wants to be an officer just like Mike, so that he too can help out people. And Officer Mike doesn't stock that pantry alone. He actually gets donations from other officers, judges, and all of their partners. A community really coming together to help out those kids. What's a classic story, a cat in need of some help from firefighters, but this one is sure to bring a smile to your face. We're going to have this little kitty story coming up. And you can find more information on all of the Together for Colorado stories featured in today's show by visiting our website, cbsdenver.com. Well, they served our nation, putting their lives on the line in our armed forces. Every November, we honor our veterans, but for two young Coloradans, once a year was not nearly enough to remember their service. So they decided, why not an evening out? Tori Mason puts on her dancing shoes.
It's Saturday night, and these freshmen are getting ready for the big dance.
I am very nervous.
But those pre-party jitters are because they planned it. They say it's the least they could do.
They have given everything up for this country, and I would like to be able to just give back a little bit of what they have given up.
Nicole O'Hare and Chris Demma are both Civil Air Patrol cadets, but they became party planners after a conversation with local veterans.
Thanks for having us, Stacy.
They said, oh, you know, we want to go more ventures and do more things with veterans.
She was saying she loved to dance, and that just kind of gave me a spark of maybe I could do that. And all of a sudden one day Chris texts me, he's like, so what do you think about actually pulling this off?
Several community sponsors, a little help from mom and dad, and 9 months of planning brought them to this night. The Veterans Dance.
As long as someone says, I was happy here, that's really about it.
The veterans in attendance were more than impressed. They were inspired.
Just sparks my interest again.
I just hope that it shows them that people care and that they can look on to the future while enjoying what they have done for this wonderful country.
I love that. Some pretty good moves out there. Well, here's two things we love to see come together: firefighters and cats. Birth and Fire shared these pictures of a tiny kitten who found herself in trouble behind the fire station. Well, firefighter Missouri heard her tiny cries for help and managed to get her out of a tree. She got a check over from the local vet, who says she's about 6 weeks old. May, the public information officer, has adopted her, and now she is Ember, the fire cat. May says her story is perfect because it's about how firefighters always come to the rescue. Well, from kittens to puppies, we know animals bring out the best in all of us. So let's go back to the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. And things there have really gone to the dogs, or at least downward dogs, when it comes to a yoga class the department is now offering through Dan Bright's wellness program. We shared a little bit more of that earlier in our show. Well, puppies are joining officers and other folks at the office, giving them a chance to stretch out while getting a little bit of puppy love. We are just sure the rest of the day is one of the most productive ones ever. It was great to find all these pictures on Facebook, and we love those smiles. Well, thank you for joining us on Together. For a little more than a year now, we have brought you amazing stories of how people are changing their communities, their neighborhoods, one good deed at a time, some small, some big. I've loved sharing these people with you, young and old. It's changed my perspective on people, reminding me that the majority of us just want to help out and make our world, our community, our Colorado a better place. Well, I'm sad to say this is our last Together with Karen Leigh. My heart a little heavy sharing this news with you today, but I'm so glad that we got to spend this last year together. So thank you for your kind words and your support. I really appreciate you. And with that, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the beauty on the banks of Clear Creek.